Hi, I'm Janine Krayer and this is my story. I got involved with wildlife photography as soon as I stepped foot onto the African continent. I was very fortunate that I was able to come over here as a freelance consultant for the German Development Bank. They sent me to Kasane, Botswana, which is a heart of wildlife with the Chobe National Park just adjacent to the little town of Kasane. And I enjoyed going out in the bush a lot more than sitting in the office. 2013, when I came here, took my camera along and I was blown away by the wildlife. I was always an animal fanatic, which is quite limited in Germany, I must admit. Since 2013, I'm living in the beautiful town of Kasane, right next to the Chobe National Park, and I've got the honor of sharing my experience with other enthusiastic travelers and photographers and show them how beautiful it is here.
Hi guys, this is Canon Video, and we're here on in the Chobe, which is a very, very interesting part of the world. That side of the river is Botswana. We've got Zambia, Zimbabwe and Namibia kicking around in each one of our 4 directions, which is really, really cool. We're here playing with the little 1DX Mark III, and I thought I'd get hold of this amazing lady. This is Janine Krayer from Pangolin. Hello there, welcome.
Hi.
To you. I've been following her work. She shoots a lot with the DX2 and she produces some really amazing results. And I thought, who better to give a try of the brand new DX3? So we've got some challenges, we've got some ideas, we've got some shots that we want to go and get. Are you up to the challenge?
I'd love to. What an honor.
Oh, absolutely fantastic. That's good to hear. Again, that's one of the reasons why we asked her. So some of the shots we want to get, we need to get birds in flight, we need to get water, animals charging into the water. Our driver at the back there is going to find some really, really, really crazy action shots for us. And we're going to go out there and see how well this, the fastest camera in the world, can perform in this, one of the most beautiful places in the world. What do you reckon? I
think we should get going. Let's see what we can get.
I like it a lot. Janine spent the last 20 minutes playing with the camera and setting it up to exactly how she likes it. Yeah. And so it matches your DX2. So realistically, you should be good to go because they're pretty much identical. But I can't wait to see your reaction when you see how fast and how smooth and how silky this baby is.
I can't wait.
Let's do it. Yeah, so you were saying you've been doing this 6 years. Have you been with Pangolin for 6 years, or?
I've been with Pangolin for 6 years now, but I studied something entirely different. I studied finance and economics, and I came here.
Finance. Okay.
I came here with the German Development Bank, obviously with a camera because I knew I came to Africa.
Yeah.
It was always my hobby, and I loved it. And I did internships in Germany.
Okay.
With a still life photographer and a portraiture wedding photographer. And the portraiture wedding photographer made decent money, but
yes,
it's not the type of photography I enjoyed. And the still life photographer was struggling to pay his rent.
I can believe that.
And I thought, this is lovely, but it's an awesome hobby. Maybe not a profession.
Sure.
I was just not brave enough. I was very German, thinking very safe and very proper, and studied finance. And yeah, when I came here and I met Pangolin, I thought, why always go the proper way? Let's try something that I would really enjoy.
And that was it?
It's been awesome ever since.
I love that. It's a cool story.
It's not always an easy journey, but it's a fun journey. Ooh, we've got a wagtail on the roof. Love that it can keep it in focus when they come towards you. Very, very cool. What I love about this is how much softer the shutter is in comparison to the 1DX2.
Yeah.
Absolutely loving this. It feels so smooth. Come on, pick up. Against the sky, no problem. Against the dark trees.
Challenging.
Very.
Give it enough contrast.
But that's what this camera's for, right? Oh, that's where the area focus is gold. beautiful as well. If you have them taking off from the water, you sneak up on them on stealth mode, and they also take that water with them from their paddly feet. If you get that splash, and the male has a little green hood, and the female has that white, more whitish head with the black spots. You want that male. Sorry, ladies.
Yeah, it's that's the other thing about birding. It's you always shooting the males. The females are just like, of most species, are just so drab.
Love the touch screen for looking at the shots.
Mm.
Very handy.
Still working, yeah?
It's insane. So nice to shift the focus point up now so quickly. I don't have to toggle, I can just swipe it on my back button.
You're liking the little thumb.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's so quick.
It's a bit of a learning curve, but once you get used to it, yeah.
Can't help but love this camera nevertheless. It will be difficult to tear my 1DX2 out of my hands.
Yeah, I think there will always be a place for the DX, and I think this is what Canon realised when they made it, that as good as mirrorless is going to be, that optical viewfinder, that mechanical shutter, is still going to appeal to an inordinate amount of photographers who only want DSLR, but they still want the best of the absolute best. So this is most certainly up there. So now you've had a chance to play with it for a little bit. We know you're going to like it. We knew you were going to like it. You're predisposed to liking it. But is it that big an improvement over the DX2? Is it so much that you're impressed with every single little thing, or is it just a little bit better? Is it a lot better?
So I shot it now on a different lens than I'm used to, an absolutely phenomenal lens.
Yeah,
I must admit. But I find it's fantastic. I'm very keen to see the images on a big screen.
Yeah.
To see how the low light capabilities actually turn out, how much I can crop it. But as I zoom in here on the back of this monitor, which is actually really beautiful and very, very, very vibrant, it looks awesome. My favorite thing here so far is that little touch screen on that AF on button. It works so well. Even though with birds in flight, I tend to keep it in the middle because that's where it reacts the fastest, but you can just adjust it so much faster, and the focus picks up like that.
Good.
It's phenomenal. We have a bit of wind today, so we have that little bit of choppiness on the water. It gives a lot of contrast on the water, so that still makes it challenging, but otherwise photography would be no fun.
Of course.
I mean, we can't automate it all, then we're not photographers anymore. It's phenomenal what it picked up, and even if it's not the first split second, it grabs it right afterwards.
Yeah.
It's on it.
And it holds it, yeah.
It's really...
Yeah. You still have to work. Make those, like the birds in flight. If you've got them in your focus zone and you can hold them there, you're going to get the shots. Sure. And I mean, you mentioned earlier how soft and silky and how buttery it almost feels on that shutter.
That's amazing.
It is lovely, isn't it? Yeah.
It's the first thing you notice. You press the shutter and goes, ooh, this is soft. That's really nice.
Good to hear. Janine, thanks so much for doing this for us. We really do appreciate it. As a double whammy, we got the bonus of coming here. This lovely little location to do this interview, to do this shoot. We really do appreciate you doing this for us. Thanks very much, love. It's been fantastic.
Thank you so much for the opportunity. This is such a big honor to be able to test this camera so early in its stage and to get my hands onto it. It's incredible fun. You know, I really see people having the best time out there, and the results are mind-blowing.
We're looking forward to seeing the results. We'll put some of those, either sort of drop them into the video or put some in the end of the video so people can see what they look like.
Yeah,
yeah.
Cool.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
As always, guys, thanks very much for watching.